You can do.
Red flag! What does fat burning state even...
Coach Adam, thank you so much for choosing my video to take completely out of context to educate your community. But this is a great opportunity for me to talk about what does it mean to be in a fat burning state and to cinch your waistline. Coming from a mom that's had 4 babies, that has made a lot of mistakes and doesn't teach things like dieting, but you clipped out that part as well. Before I get into the explanation, the science behind this, I encourage you guys to stick to the end because I'm going to show you guys what a real red flag is. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Natasha. What's up? I am a former RN that worked in internal medicine, working with people that were obese, that died from things like diabetes. I also not only have 4 kids, but lost a husband, unfortunately, to a very common metabolic issue called cancer. And now I've dedicated my life to helping people not only lose weight and cinch their waistline, but be metabolically healthy and actually feel good about themselves. So what does a fat burning state even mean? Well, you guys, you can't actually shrink fat cells in the presence of insulin. And this is a major issue right now, something called insulin resistance. So many people don't know that, but you're insulin resistant, you have a bunch of stubborn belly fat happening, and it's really hard to lose it. That's why I don't encourage dieting. I actually encourage something called intermittent fasting, because when you're in fasted state, first thing in the morning, it allows your body to lower the glucose levels, lower the insulin levels, so your body is forced to tap into its stored fat for energy. And here's some doctors that also talk about this and how your hormones and your metabolism is actually more important than the calories that you're counting. Next, let's put things like stomach vacuuming and waist training back into context, because if you look at my videos, I never once say that this causes a fat burning state. So most women that have had babies have something called rectus diastasis, and that's a separation of the transverse abdominal muscles. Now the problem is if you're not aware of that, like me, this is a mistake I made, and you go and do a bunch of crunchies and sit-ups and lift heavy weights, you're actually going to cause that gap to separate even more, which actually causes your abdomen muscles to bulge out and can give you a hernia. That's what happened with me. You guys, mine was so bad, I had to get it surgically repaired. So I want to prevent that from happening to you. One thing that you can start doing is stomach vacuuming. Even if you haven't had babies, this will help to strengthen your core, your lower back, and your transverse abdominal muscles. And waist trainers, if you watch any of my videos, I'm just saying is extra support if you've had a baby or you're back in the gym and you're lifting heavy weights, not when you're doing cardio, and it does not help with fat burning. So the real red flag, you guys, is anyone that needs to tear people down to get attention and build themselves up. That is a real red flag. You're welcome.